Hello, everybody. So we're still talking about the distillation column in the rigorous mode, and we saw in the last video the main inputs that we need to give to the column so that we can get it to run. And we saw that when we were working with the specifications, we assumed that this is or we chose this to be equilibrium stages or to do equilibrium calculations. And we mentioned the difference between the equilibrium and the rate-based calculations. And when we talked about this in the previous video, we mentioned that doing or choosing the equilibrium option means that we assume that the outputs of each stage are in equilibrium, the liquid and the vapor. And we said that this is not the actual case, but we use it because it's easier in the calculations. And to fix this, we need to use the efficiency or define the efficiency so that we get actual results, not theoretical results. So in this video, we're gonna talk about this efficiency thing. So to find the efficiency, if you take a look here under the specifications folder here, you would see that there is the efficiencies tab. By clicking on this, it's gonna give you some options about the efficiency types. These are the two types of efficiencies we mentioned for the stage efficiencies, the vaporization and the mercury efficiencies. So you have the option to use this or this, depending on what you want to do. And as we mentioned in the previous video, both are gonna use this like the already given information or the available information inside the column, so we don't need to define anything else. So you can pick whatever one you want to use, and then you need to pick which one of these options, either to specify the stage efficiencies. So you deal with the efficiency as a whole for all the components that you have, or you can specify efficiencies for individual components, so you know that the specific component will have a different efficiency of a specific value than the efficiencies of the other components. So in this case, you will define the efficiency per component. Or for sections, so you know for the top section the efficiency will be different for the bottom section. For the specific number of columns from column 1 to 5, then you have different efficiencies than the rest of the column. So in this case, you can do this. So I don't have any information about the difference in efficiencies, so I'll just specify the stage efficiencies. And here you'll find the 3-phase options. In case you have 2 liquid phases, then you would choose one of these 2 options. So we're not gonna go for that because we have only one stage. So now when choosing this, I have already specified the method that I'll use to do the calculations, but I have not specified the value of the efficiency that I'm going to use in my column. So in this case, it says that it's mercury efficiency, but here it gives us the option to specify for each stage the efficiency. So I can do for stage number 1, the efficiency would be this. The efficiency is gonna be fraction, so it's not the percent. So if I have 50% efficiency, so it's going to be 0.5. I do not have to specify efficiency for each stage separately, and this is what it says here, that you put the stage number for one or more stages, and the efficiency for the non-entered stages are interpolated or extrapolated. And I have to enter number between 1 and 41 because the 41 is the maximum number or the last stage that I have. So for the stage 41, I'm gonna put it as 0.5. So in this case, I have already defined the efficiency of the whole column to be 0.5, and the efficiency to be mercury efficiencies. And now I can run the column, and I can take a look at the efficiency or the composition plot. It's clear that there is a difference between this and what we had before. In the previous case, before defining the efficiencies, the output was 0.98 or 0.98, something like this. But for styrene, it's 0.89. And for the ethyl benzene, it's 0.109. So I have a big difference between the output here and the output that I got in the, or assuming that it's ideal case. And of course, if I decrease the efficiency, the compositions would be worse. So I'm gonna have more ethyl benzene and less styrene in the bottom product, and the other, and vice versa in the top product. So this is important to have reliable and realistic results. And in the next video, you'll see how to fix this. So the dealing with the rigorous column, even with the assumption of equilibrium stages, produces output that's different from what we got from the shortcut column. And by defining the efficiency, we're getting farther away from that. So we need to see what we can do to fix this and get the column, or use the right parameters to get the column to produce the output that we are interested in. So this is going to be the topic of the next video, inshallah. So I'll see you then.